Hello friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And I'm here today to just quickly talk about something that sometimes we may not think of if we're choosing to put up a lot of foods that are in a dehydrated or freeze-dried form. And that is making sure that you have good access or supply of water. Now, really, when it comes to the food storage itself, it's always best to never put all your eggs in one basket, which is why I preserve in many different ways. I dehydrate a lot of things, but I also can, and I also ferment some things and freeze some things. But when it comes to the water situation, we're pretty well covered because even though we're on city water, we also have our own rainwater catchment system. And being that we live in an area that gets 120 inches low average annual rainfall, then collecting water and storing it up in that form after, of course, we filter it. And if you'd like for more information on that, I'll link to the video I did on that a couple years ago in the description box down below. But you can see right here, this is just one of the many gallons that I have stored up in filtered form. And that doesn't count our well over 2,000 gallons of water that is yet to be filtered that we have stored. So that was something we started quite a number of years ago. One of the main reasons wasn't just so we could have a backup water supply in case we don't have access to the city water, but also so that we could get away from consuming water that is full of chemicals such as chlorine and fluoride. So we use this water all the time for consuming. But that means that if we're going to cook in it or rehydrate anything, that's what we're going to use. Now, even if you have a well and that is where all your water comes from, it is still a good idea to consider options because those people who have wells, especially if you live in drier climates, as I'm sure you know, they can run dry from time to time. Even here in our very wet climate, I know people who have wells that right at towards the tail end of summer, if we've had one of those really dry summers, which means probably normal for most people, but really dry for here, their wells can run dry and have, and even our city water wells start to run dry. So these are some other reasons why it's always good, no matter where you're getting your water from, to have other options for water. Because it's really going to be a bummer if you have all of your food put up in a dehydrated form or even freeze-dried if you're one of those, but you have nothing to rehydrate it with. A lot of this stuff could be quite good eaten straight out of the jar, but you're still going to need water in some form. You can't just eat a bunch of dry food. You're going to dehydrate yourself. So water is obviously the number one most important thing we should be thinking of. And I have so many dehydrating videos out there where I show how to dehydrate, talk about what I like to put up. And though I've mentioned it many times, I'm not going to think to say it in every single video. So there's always going to be someone that wants to come in and remind people. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good thing. You always need to consider that. So I thought it would be a good idea just to have a separate standalone video that I can refer people to remind them of the importance of having some sort of water either stored or a secondary / supplemental form of water that you can have coming in on a continuous basis. So anyway, that's really it. I just wanted to say that quickly. And any thoughts, ideas you would like to share, please put those in comments down below. Do you have backup water sources? Do you store water? What is it that you do? Whether it be that you're on city water, well water, let us know in the comments down below. And that also does help my channel when you comment and like and share and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. And we do appreciate that. But also it's helpful for other people to learn from you as well. And thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.